Good evening. It is our great pleasure to welcome you to tonight's Rockland High School Senior Academic and Athletic Banquet. We are excited to celebrate this evening with you as we honor the accomplishments of the class of 2019. My name is Sam Hoyo, and I am the Senior Class Advisor here at Rockland High School. We are fortunate to spend this evening with you tonight as we have a number of awards and scholarships to distribute this evening. To begin, we ask you all to stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. John Ellard, the Senior Class President, will lead us with the pledge and then introduce our dignitaries tonight.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. As we continue, we have a number of introductions to make. I would ask that you hold your applause until I finish with the introductions. Mr. Richard Phelps, Vice Chairman of the School Committee, Ms. Emily Harrison, Member of the School Committee, and Dr. Alan Cron, Superintendent. At this time, I would like to introduce Mr. Richard Phelps from the Rockland School Committee to say a few welcoming remarks.
I promise I'll be brief. Welcome. No, on behalf of the Rockland School Committee, Jill Maroney, our chair, Mike Garofalo, Tom Mills, our secretary, and Emily Harrison, I welcome all of you tonight, both students and parents and relatives, everyone who's come to see. The reason I'm second is not the reason you might think. I'm only vice chair. The reason I'm second is that I'm the oldest, I'm the smartest, and I'm the best looking. If you buy that, I've got a bridge that I'll sell you. But anyway, I need to apologize first to the seniors. I can't be at your graduation. I have a grandson, and unfortunately, blood is thick in the water. He graduates the same time over in Whitman, so I've had to be there, but I apologize to you. I congratulate you all for everything that you've accomplished here. You're the best of our best. I mean, this is what it's all about, the different awards that you're about to receive tonight. It's exciting and very, very thankful that you're getting them. Other than that, one thing, don't forget to thank your teachers, your administration, and most of all, your parents. They've done an awful lot to get you where you are now. And there's nothing but up from here, believe me. You'll do very well because you come from Rockland High School. And I'll end it all with, go Bulldogs.
Thank you, Mr. Phelps. We would also like to have our Superintendents of Schools, Dr. Alan H. Cron, come say a few words, please.
The H is for Henry. Henry was my grandfather. He was a very important person, so I always keep the H in. For those of you with middle names, keep the middle names alive. They're important. Congratulations, class of 2019, and congratulations to your parents and your teachers as well. I'm sure you'll be hearing that a lot over the next few days. Graduating from high school is a major accomplishment, something you should be very proud of. Finishing anything this big is difficult. Since my first day as superintendent, I keep a quote hanging above my desk. It's from a book by Stephen Pressfield entitled The War of Art, and it reads, "The more important a call to action is to our soul's evolution, the more resistance we will feel toward pursuing it. To me, this means that finishing things is hard, and the bigger the thing, the harder it can seem to finish. At times, it seems as though the world is conspiring to keep you from finishing important things. Some people call these reasons excuses, others procrastination. Since reading Mr. Pressfield's book, I call it resistance. I discovered his book right about the time I was beginning to write my dissertation, and I leaned hard on its lessons at times. I knew that when I started that statistically I was as likely to fail as to finish. As according to the PhD completion project, the 10-year completion rate for doctorates is 55 to 63% in STEM fields, 56% in the social sciences, and only 49% in the humanities. Given the cost of these advanced degrees, both in terms of time and money, there must be good reasons why so many begin this long journey yet fail to finish. I'm sure that some of you experienced resistance trying to finish your work here to graduate. Now, knowing that resistance is coming helps to center you when it comes. Some call it grit, some call it determination, follow through, whatever you call it. Fighting through resistance is required if you're to finish anything substantial. There will always be reasons to quit, and there will be no shortage of reasons why it's okay to quit or why you can't do something. Now, for sure, there are times when an idea was just bad from the start, and you have to just know when to stop going down the wrong path. But most of the time, if you decide to do something, plan carefully and don't look back. Or as my grandfather used to say, measure twice, cut once. Choose your goals carefully and expect challenges. Welcome them. In fact, laugh when they come because you knew that they would be coming for you. But for now, enjoy your triumph over resistance. You've done it. You beat it. You finished this 13-year-long journey, and now is the time for you to celebrate. Take a breath and steady yourself before taking on your next big challenge, whatever that may be. Good luck and congratulations to the class of 2019.
We would like to begin our program with the awarding of the athletic awards. I would like to welcome Mr. Gary Garziano, the athletic director, to present these awards.
Thank you, Ms. Hoyle. Thank you, Dr. Harrison, for including the athletic department again this year in the senior banquet. The athletic teams have had an exciting year. Congratulations to all the seniors and their accomplishments in 2018-19. One particular accomplishment is the 5 teams making the state tournament this spring for the first time in school history. Congratulations to all of you. I just left the softball field, and they defeated East Bridgewater 12-11 with Macy Grass, a sophomore, hitting a home run in the bottom of the 8th inning to win the game. Congratulations to the softball team. Before we begin our awards, this year we have an additional award to present new this year. I would like to ask Regina and Bridget Lawson from Norwell up to the stage to help with this presentation. The Andrew Lawson Foundation has generously added Rockland High School seniors as a recipient of a scholarship given in Andrew's name. Andrew was a Norwell High School student who touched the lives of everyone he met. Andrew was a special needs student who never let his disability hold him back. He participated in Special Olympics, was featured on ESPN, and inducted into the Norwell High School Hall of Fame last year. If you attended a Rockland-Norwell game in the past 10 years, you would have known who Andrew was. He was also always there supporting his team. Andrew had a special bond with us in Rockland through his summer work training program held here at Rockland High School for many years, where Mr. Damon, myself, and Miss Black were his teachers. We developed a long-lasting relationship with Andrew until his passing a few years ago. We will miss Andrew at all the Norwell games, and we thank his family for including Rockland in their scholarship program. They also were the sponsors for the Rockland boys basketball team to play at the Boston Garden this winter. We thank them for that. It gives me great pleasure to announce this year's recipient, a wonderful young lady who's a goalie on our lacrosse team and always helpful in the Pathways Special Needs Program, Amelia Dalton. Amelia is receiving a $1,000 scholarship from the Lawson Foundation. Thank you. You don't have to speak. Well deserved. If I could have Mr. McAllister, Assistant Athletic Director, up to the stage to help pass out the plaques. A lot of our awards have a description of who they're named after. I give a brief description and the recipient, so without any further ado, the first award is the Women's Coaches Award. This is given to a female student who has contributed a great deal to our sports program. This year's recipient participated in volleyball and basketball and was captain in both. She is very involved in our unified sports program and always assisting the Pathways program. A great young lady and member of our school community. This year's Women's Coaches Award winner is Ashley Murphy. Congratulations. The next award is the John Bell Award, female and male. John was a 1978 graduate who passed away in a car crash in Florida while at school. This award is given in honor of John, who was not blessed with great athletic ability, but worked harder than anyone. John was actually cut from the freshman basketball team and never gave up and went on to start as a senior and star on the team. Our female recipient participated in soccer, lacrosse. She's a perfect example of someone working hard, doing anything to help her team. Congratulations to this year's recipient, Taylor McSweeney. All right, we don't have time for all the hugs, okay? Congratulations. Our male recipient of the John Bell Award participates in golf, basketball, and baseball. He's a man of very few words, a hard worker, and a great teammate. Unfortunately, he suffered a hand injury and missed most of his baseball season, which is probably his best sport. He always has tried to play above and beyond his abilities. Congratulations to Peter Cola. Good job. Congratulations. Broken wrist. The John Delory Sportsmanship Award. John was the father of Ann Phelps, founding member of Holiday Magic and Rockland High School nurse and wife of Mr. Phelps. She made sure that every needy child got a gift at Christmas time. John Delory was at every game he could attend and great friend to Rockland High athletics. He especially enjoyed watching his grandsons and granddaughters play at RHS. Our female recipient played cross country, swim, and track, and no matter what the situation, she always had a smile on her face, always stayed positive, and was a great teammate. Congratulations to Angelina Wong. Our male recipient of the John Delory Sportsmanship Award played soccer, swim, and tennis, always with a positive attitude walking around the school on and off the field. He has conducted himself with class throughout his high school career. He's an all-scholastic in tennis and possibly the best player in the South Shore League in tennis this year. He also will be awarded a silver bowl for earning 10 letters through the Booster Foundation. Congratulations to Tyler Beatrice. Tyler had a rough day against a kid from Hanover today, though. They're not in the social league. Tyler? Tyler, silver candy bowl. Tyler, you weren't paying attention? Silver bowl. Congratulations. The next award is named after Warren Nigerian, the Warren Nigerian Bulldog Pride Award, given in honor of Warren after his passing a few years ago. He was a founder of Rockland Youth Football, Little League, and Town League, and served as park commissioner. He was at most of every game he could attend in his later years. Our female recipient plays soccer, basketball, and lacrosse, an all-star in soccer and should be in lacrosse. She never stops working, never gives up. I'll add this, never stops talking. She's a great teammate and a bit feisty. Congratulations to Nicole Blondie. Nicole is also the recipient of a silver bowl by the Boosters for her 10 letters in all her 3 sports. Congratulations. And she laughs a lot. Our male recipient played cross country, wrestling, and track. He worked harder than most, and the results showed. He was an exceptional student, part of a 2 South Shore League Wrestling League championships. A true gentleman, a great teammate, and from a great family, I may add. Congratulations to Sean Morrissey. I didn't know Sean was that popular. He's a great kid. Tell the Colonel hello. I hope the Colonel is in the audience today. The next award is the Vicky Solari Award. It is the most inspirational female athletic award given in honor of Vicky Solari, a 1980 graduate, a friend and fellow graduate, and a friend of my wife's and myself. Vicky passed away from leukemia months after we graduated. This award has been given since 1981, and the recipient played soccer, basketball for a few years, and she is a leader on the lacrosse team. She was captain and an intense competitor in all sports. Even with her medical issues, she never made excuses. This year's Vicky Solari Award winner goes to Jenna Burns. Hi, Jenna. Congratulations. The Charles Leverone Award is to the best male and female track athletes. Charles Leverone was a longtime science and phys ed teacher at Rockland High School, coached track, cross country for 47 years in the state of Massachusetts. We honor Charlie with this award given since his passing. The female recipient participated in track for 4 years and was a great role model for the younger players, showing good sportsmanship and hard work at all times. She was an exceptional long jumper and sprinter for the past 4 years, an all-star, and will continue her track at Stonehill College. This year's Charles Leverone Award goes to Sarah Pollard. She got a senior sweatshirt. She's excited. The male recipient participated in track all 4 years, was an all-star, and most recently finished 7th in Division IV in the discus, following in his father's footsteps as an exceptional track athlete in throwing. A great kid and teammate will also be continuing his track career at Bridgewater State, and I'm told he did not make it this evening, but we wanted to recognize Dylan Cleaves. All right, next we have the Lusa Fellow Award. It is given in honor of Lusa Fellow as the most inspirational player. Once known as a member of the #1 Bulldog fan in the 60s, he contributed time and fundraised for the Bulldogs and did anything he could to support our program. Will would love to watch this guy play football. He struggled all year with a knee injury, but never stopped playing. He also participated in basketball and baseball. A two-dog, two-burger kind of guy. Congratulations to Anthony DeCecco. Hey! Hey, Anthony. All right, here we go. The Dr. Joseph Dunn Award is given to the top football academic student on the team. Dr. Dunn was a Rockland resident and his son was a school administrator. As our legendary football coach Kenny Owen once said, I never knew Dr. Dunn, but he's a doctor, and he must have been wicked smart, so this award's a big deal. He valued academics and loved the Bulldog football program. This year's recipient plays football and will continue his education at Westfield State, a great role model for young players and a great kid. Congratulations, Matt McCarskey. Our top male and female athletes. We'll do our male athlete first because our top female athlete gets 2 awards. Our male recipient for the top male athlete at Rockland High School played golf, hockey, and lacrosse, and was all scholastic in hockey and lacrosse. He's a 3-time hockey all-star and 3-time South Shore League all-star and captain of both hockey and lacrosse. He has scored more than 150 goals in his 4-year career. He's the kind of kid that can play just about any sport and do it well. He will be continuing his Sport and Education at Mass Maritime. Congratulations to Evan Gormley. Evan will also be awarded the Silver Bowl for 12 letters in his 4-year career, the most this year. Congratulations, Evan. I had it, all right. All right, this next young lady is a double award winner. This young lady has won the Best Student Athlete Award for her GPA and athletic ability and her athletic ability. This young lady participated in soccer, basketball, and lacrosse. She is our first 150 goal scorer for lacrosse. She was an all-scholastic multiple times in soccer and lacrosse. She always has a wonderful smile on her face, a great attitude, and an exceptional student. This young lady is the double award winner, as I said, and in lacrosse, she has 222 goals. So the recipient of the Marion Mansfield Top Academic and Athletic and the Top Athletic Award goes to Madison Blondie. Madison will also be getting a Silver Bowl for 10 letters. Madison will be continuing her athletic and academics at University of New Haven. Congratulations. Don't tell your sister I said that. The next award is the Joseph Dondero Award. Named in honor of Joseph Dondero, this award is presented to our top student athlete who excelled on the field and in the classroom. This year's award winner played cross country, swim, and tennis. He is your class president and valedictorian, a great citizen of Rockland High School. He will be furthering his education at the University of Virginia. Congratulations to John Ellard. All right, thank you very much. Thank you to all the seniors for a great year, and the best of luck to you in your future endeavors. Thank you.
At this point, I would like to invite Ms. Paulding to assist me in presenting the senior academic scholarships and awards.
Thank you. Good evening, and congratulations to all the seniors who are here tonight, and especially those of you who are receiving the recognitions this evening for your outstanding accomplishments. At this time, I would like to welcome the Sullivan family this evening to present Patrick J. Sullivan Memorial Scholarship.
Good evening, everyone. Congratulations to the class of 2019. We're very proud of all you have accomplished and achieved here at Rockland High School. We are here tonight to award the Patrick J. Sullivan Memorial Scholarship to a student who has gone above and beyond in demonstrating what it truly means to be a Rockland Bulldog. Many of you may have known our son and brother, Patrick, but for those of you who didn't, he was a student here at Rockland High School just like all of you. Patrick was proud of where he came from, and he wore his Bulldog pride both figuratively and literally everywhere he went. When we look back at pictures, in almost every one of them, Patrick is sporting some type of Rockland gear. Patrick never missed an opportunity to get involved in Bulldog spirit or to be a friend to everyone. Through the kindness and generosity of all who loved him, we have been able to establish this scholarship to honor Patrick's memory. We sincerely appreciate the efforts of all of you who took the time to complete an application and to write such compelling essays about Bulldog pride. We enjoyed reading them, and we were impressed at an overall theme of your desire to help others and to give back. Your values and your kindness to your fellow neighbors will truly be a key to your future success in life. Like Patrick, the recipient we have chosen this year also has love and pride for their family, their friends, Rockland High School, and the Rockland community. We believe this student exemplifies Patrick's values and demonstrates Bulldog pride through academics, sportsmanship, community involvement, and above all, kindness. We are very proud to award this year's Patrick J. Sullivan Memorial Scholarship to Tyler Beatrice.
Okay, thanks, Mel. The Good Guy Scholarship is presented in the memory of Jared Lewis Cork. Please welcome Mr. and Mrs. Cork, Matt Dunn, and Harrison Shields to present this scholarship. And Ryan Cork's here too. Sorry, Ryan.
Good evening, everybody. I'm Harrison Shields, and this is my friend Matt Dunn. And tonight we're honored to present a scholarship named after one of our best friends, Jared Quirk, the Good Guy Scholarship.
Thank you to all those who applied. It means so much to us as recipients and to the Quirk family themselves.
When I go back and think about Jared, I obviously remember him as a good athlete, a great student, but overall and above everything, he was a great friend. He was a great person. He's everything that you would want to be around. He's everything that you would hope your kid would grow up and embody. He made the room a better place when he entered. He made you feel better when you were with him. And overall, he was one of the best people you could ever ask to meet.
Going off what Harry said, I couldn't agree more. I had the pleasure of knowing Jared from Little League all the way up to high school, and I'm truly blessed that I was able to share the time that we had on this earth with him, and it gives me great pleasure to present this scholarship to those receiving it tonight.
So I was the first recipient of the Good Guy Scholarship, and one thing, ever since they were created, I've held near and dear to me is these red bracelets with Jared's name on them. And to me, that just means being the best you can be, trying to embody things that he embodied, going out of your way to do the right thing, even when it's so easy not to. When nobody's looking or anything, making people feel included, making people feel welcome. And that's what that red band means to me. It reminds me every day to go out and try and be as best as I can be.
The red band to me is just a symbol that Jared's always with me. It If I'm ever having a bad day, I always look down at it, and I can just know that he's with me to help me through the tough times, just like when he was here.
And so tonight, the students were chosen based off of the qualities they possess in regards to how Jared lived his life as well. They tried to pick people who showed similar qualities, who tried to be the best they could be as our friend Jared lived.
This January, the Quirk family lost Papa Quirk just hours before Jared's 22nd birthday. He was instrumental in starting the scholarship. He even named it. Because of generous donations in his memory, there will be 5 scholarships awarded this evening.
So we're going to announce 4 of them right now, and we're going to hold off on the 5th one for a second. We'd like these 4 students to come up and join us. The first will be Marissa Smith. The next will be Carolyn McCarthy. Sean Morrissey. And Amelia Dalton.
And the final student, we waited to hold off separately because this student stood out the most as to the qualities that Jared personified and how he lived his life. So without further ado, would David Castro please come join us on stage?
Photo up. You go first. Thanks to the wondrous generosity of the Quirk family, the recipients just received a total of $6,000 worth of scholarships. The Robert J. and Christine J. Biggins Courage Award is presented by Mr. Dan Biggins. Please welcome Mr. Biggins to present the award. I was ready. Sorry, Ann, I didn't see her. I didn't know you were here, so I might have to. Thank you.
Feels good to be back up here again. Class of 2019. Administration, faculty, staff, grandparents, parents, and bored younger siblings of the aforementioned. It's a great, great honor for me to be here with you again, to give out this award on behalf of my late parents, Robert and Christine Biggins. Per ardua ad astra. For those of you guys, I'm going to walk over here because I'm mostly talking to them. Per ardua ad astra. So that's a Latin phrase. I took Latin. So I don't know if you guys had the chance to or not. Probably not. But that's a phrase my mom said to me a lot growing up. Per ardua ad astra means through adversity or through your troubles to the stars. That goes across a Windows 95 cheesy style screensaver on my computer today. And yeah, it does strike me that it's a little depressing that Windows 95 came out 7 years before you guys were born or something like that. But my parents, my dad and I decided to start this scholarship 9 years into my mom's battle with cancer and multiple sclerosis. My mom fought her battle with dignity and with grace, and always with a smile, never given up. So in the last year of my mom's life, when she was really, really struggling, my dad and I really wanted to do something that would sort of outlive her and to sort of have something that would grace her name going into the future. And we decided that through, at the time, my service on school committee, that a gift to a graduating senior would be a great way to continue my mom's legacy. This scholarship is not necessarily for the best athlete in the room or the person with the best GPA. This award is for the student that lived by the words that I said, per ardua ad astra. They went through the troubles and they're going on to the stars. We have an individual here with us tonight who, through all the different awards that we've given out over the last 5 years of us doing this, I think for me is a bit serendipitous in the challenges that this young man has been through. He never gave up. He kept going. He's still keeping going. I know he's been up here a little bit tonight. I haven't had the chance to meet him as of yet, but it is going to be an honor to. It's a real honor for myself to give this award on behalf of my mom and dad, my late mom and dad, to David Castro.
The George and Betty Domigan Memorial Scholarship is presented by Miss Joan Domigan Wentz.
Good evening. Thank you, award graduates, for your hard work and for your parents' support, without which you would not be sitting here today. I did want to tell you a little bit about my parents. George Peter Domigan was born in 1920 in Revere. He had 4 brothers and 1 sister. He served in the Marines during World War II, seeing combat in Guadalcanal and Iwo Jima, and earning a Purple Heart. He married Mary Elizabeth Betty White in June 1945. After the award, he worked at Hingham Ammunition Depot until it closed. He loved this country and was very patriotic. He was wearing a flag pin long before it was fashionable. He secured guns for the town's Veterans Memorial while a member of the Rockland Jaycees. He was elected superintendent of highways in Rockland and died while in office. There is a street named after him, Domigan Drive. Mary Elizabeth Betty White Domigan was born in Hingham. Her father died in World War I when she was a toddler. She had a brother and a half-sister. She met George Domigan while working as a secretary at the Hingham Ammunition Depot. They married after the war. She was a stay-at-home mom. She was active in Rockland town politics and serving on a commission that selected Rockland's very first TV cable company. My father named a street after her, Betty's Way. She had to have her way most of the time. My parents believed in education as a way to improve and benefit the person, the town, the state, the country, and ultimately the world. This belief worked for me, and I hope it works for you. Good luck to you in your way as you find your career. That said, last year, well, actually not last year, 2 years ago, I read a Vanderbilt University commencement speech by JFK. I think it is still appropriate. And by the way, I was a senior in this high school, 17 years old in 1963, when JFK was assassinated. So every fiber of my body still remembers that tragic day. Here's his commencement speech. If the pursuit of learning is not defended by the educated citizen, it will not be defended at all. Because there will always be those who scoff at individuals, who cry out against research, who seek to limit our education system. Modern cynics and skeptics see no more reason for landing a man on the moon than the cynics and skeptics of a half a millennium ago saw for the discovery of this country. They see no harm in paying those to whom they entrust the minds of their children a smaller wage than is paid to those whom they entrust the care of their plumbing. But the educated citizen knows how much more there is to know. He knows that knowledge is power, more so today than ever before. He knows that only an educated and informed people will be a free people. That the ignorance of one voter in a democracy impairs the security of all. And therefore, the educated citizen has a special obligation to encourage the pursuit of learning, to promote exploration of the unknown, to preserve the freedom of inquiry, to support the advancement of research, and to assist at every level of government the improvement of education for all Americans, from grade school to graduate school. Secondly, the educated citizen has an obligation to serve the public. He or she may be a precinct worker or president. He or she may give his or her talents at the courthouse, the State House, or the White House. He or she may be a civil servant or a senator, a candidate or a campaign worker, a winner or a loser. But he or she must be a participant and not a spectator. With these words, I would like to present the recipient of the George and Betty Domigan Memorial Scholarship to Rebecca Mullen.
The Specialist Matthew Pellini Memorial Scholarship is presented by Mr. Joe Pellini. I'm sorry, I'm proud.
Hi, my name is Joe Pellini. I'm here on behalf of my family and the Specialist Matthew Pellini Fund. Specialist Matthew Pellini Fund was established by all the soldiers that served with him overseas when he was in Iraq before he perished. The members of his squad, they thought it would be a great thing to put this scholarship together, more or less in his honor, because he believed in helping out everybody and helping out people. So Matt joined the military in 2006 after Hurricane Katrina, when tragedy hit this country. And he joined for the greater reason of helping out people and being a leader in his community and standing up for something and helping out injustices and all. So when we put together this scholarship, we thought the good title of it would be, "What is a Leader and what does leadership mean to you?" So the Army defines leadership as a person having purpose, direction, and motivation in order to accomplish the mission and improve their organization. And on behalf of the Specialist Matthew Polini Foundation, I want to give this award to Justin Sherlock, who presented all those attributes.
The Scarbeck-Bober Teacher Scholarship is presented by Miss Melinda Learning.
Good evening, and thank you for having me here tonight. Before I announce the recipient of the scholarship, I'd like to give you a little bit of information about Ed Scarbeck. Some of you all know me from being a teacher at the Eston School for many years in 4th grade, but I'm also retired. And I had the pleasure to work with Ed those years at the Eston School. And I just need to give you a little information about him. He had a big heart. He was famous for the Storytime Playhouse at Eston School. Every year he did a Christmas production. He always did a spring production. He would create the costumes for the kids. I mean, he would literally sew them himself and go out and buy the materials, and he was a perfectionist and truly a very generous man. He taught for 45 years. Ed taught for 45 years, and he retired. He was 70 years old. Unfortunately for Ed, he was diagnosed with prostate cancer, and treatment at that time was not successful. And we were good friends. And Ed trusted me and asked me to take care of his estate after he died. He wanted his house and any of his assets liquidated. And he said he wanted to have it put in a scholarship fund. And Ed's family came from Poland, and they settled in New Jersey. Ed had one brother, but he also died. With no immediate family except for distant cousins, Ed requested that all the money from his estate, after it was liquidated, to be placed into a scholarship fund for students graduating from Rockland High School and who wanted to pursue a career in education. Scarbeck was Ed's father's name, and Bobeck was his mother's maiden name, and that's how that scholarship name, the Scarbeck-Bobeck Scholarship, came about. So without further ado, I would first ask each of the 10 students who applied for this scholarship to stand as I call your name so that your classmates can applaud your efforts, since each of you are going forward in the field of education and will educate the next generation of students. So the following people did apply for the scholarship. Jenna Burns, Caitlin Deaver, Jessica Dunphy, Allison Landy, Rachel Lalemi, Carolyn McCarthy, Jacob Nunn, Adriana Pelletier, Grace Sharp, and Devin Tobin Rossman. And I want to just applaud you for taking on the challenge of becoming a teacher for the next generations of students. So, let's see here. Okay. So without further ado, this year's recipient is Caitlin Diva.
Again, thank you to the tremendous generosity. That's a $16,000 scholarship. The Jimbo Award will be presented by Mr. Jim Cahill.
Testing 1, 2.
Was it not working for me, Jim?
I am.
Oh, yeah, it's just all right.
The Jimbo Award. The Jimbo Award was started by the Cahill family to recognize a senior football player who best displays the spirit of Rockland High School athletics. The recipient of this award demonstrates enthusiasm, loyalty, and team spirit. The 2019 Jimbo Award in the amount of $500 is presented to Antonio Gilstrap.
At this time, please welcome Teresa Doyle Smith to the stage to present the Rockland Hanson Rotary Community Service Award.
Good evening. I'm new to Rotary. This is a Rockland Hanson Rotary, and they didn't tell me I needed to make a speech. But Rockland Hanson Rotary is all about service to the community, and that's what we spend all our time, raising money, working with the schools, working with the Boy Scouts, the Girl Scouts, whatever, the bands, whatever they need done. So our motto is service above self. So we have two young women from this year's graduating class that we would like to present this scholarship to, Madison Blondie and Marissa Smith. The John Mahoney Memorial Award.
John Mahoney was a longtime technology education teacher and the department head for the Rockland school system. John was unfortunately diagnosed with an inoperable brain tumor in 1992 and passed away 6 months later. John's family has established this award in his memory. This award recognizes the top technology education student at Rockland High School. This year's recipient is Kevin Jean Poix, and the amount of $100. The Edward Sokolowski Award Scholarship is presented in the name of Edward Sokolowski, who was an advanced placement and honors English teacher at Rockland High School for 31 years, from 1970 to 2001. It is given to reward a graduating senior who has shown excellence in the field of literature, someone who loves literature and can write about it with a sense of intelligence, imagination, style, and sensitivity to the language. Someone who knows that literature is about life. As James Joyce says, what the heart is and what it feels. This award goes to an outstanding student of English literature in the senior class. This year's recipient is Leah Drago, in the amount of $100. The Reuben A. and Lizzie Grossman Foundation Award, as stated in the chapter, is to recognize high ideals of leadership and service which have been demonstrated through outstanding accomplishments within the community and the school, and to promote and encourage youth to place service above self. This year's recipients in the amount of $750 each are Caitlin Cameron and Tyler Beatrice. Since 2005, the Rockland High School Student Government Council has awarded the Mr. Rockland Scholarship. Participants are expected to demonstrate school spirit, perform a talent, it's questionable, display proper formal attire, and go through a question and answer session. The winner is selected from a panel of faculty judges and awarded a $250 scholarship. This year's recipient was John Ellard III. The Share the Spirit Award is presented to a graduating senior who has demonstrated commitment to volunteer work beyond what is expected. This student has shown care and concern by sharing their spirit with others. This year's recipient is Alexa Colstring in the amount of $300. At this time, I would like to ask Mr. Damon to continue with the presentation of the awards.
Good evening, everyone. I want to take a couple minutes just to go over a couple things. I know you guys have been looking forward to this. As teachers, we always look at ways that we can motivate children, educate children, and have an impact on their life. I have reached that pinnacle tonight. I have watched every single young man walk up to the stage, and not one of them has white socks on. Last year, that was my talk. All the men are wearing dress shoes with dress socks, not white. So right there, that was a start. And congratulations to the girls. Jumpsuits are back in. Are they called jumpsuits still? Jumpsuits are back in. That's nice. In all seriousness, just to take a minute here, I've been tallying back there. We're over $30,000 in scholarships. And every year, I'm humbled and amazed to be part of this community and part of this education system, that a town with Rockland's socioeconomic reputation, supposedly, we continue to take care of our own. And it's always Rockland people giving back to Rockland. I think it's what makes us unique. It's special. And again, a credible amount of money. I'd like to speak about just a couple of them. As far as Patrick Sullivan, I had the honor of coaching Patrick. Taught Megan as well. Great family, giving back to the community in spite of their tragedy, as well as the Quirks. Coach Jazzy in basketball, and Quirks are family to me. My brother Kevin is married to Regina's sister Renee. I've known the Quirks forever. And again, another tragedy, giving back to the community so other people can experience success later on in life. And the other one I really like to talk about is Ed Scarbeck. A small world. When I bought my house in Hanover, Ed was my next door neighbor. I had known Ed for years. Here's a man who dedicated 45 years of his life to teaching the kids of Rockland. And then when it was at the end with his estate, then gave money back to the kids of Rockland, and $16,000. It's an incredible gesture. It shows what a special person Ed is and what a true teacher he was, to not only have an impact on kids while he was teaching, but even after that, to continue his legacy. So again, congratulations to the presenters, but more importantly, congratulations to you guys. I always tell kids, when you leave here, do not forget where you came from. It is something that runs through your veins. It defines who you are. My wife gets mad when I say this. I say I live in Hanover, but I am from Rockland. And I say that with pride every day. And all of you should feel the same way. Plus, we're usually the toughest kids around, so that's always a great thing as well. All right, so to continue tonight on a great night, I will have the honor of recognizing seniors, who are in the National Honor Society. I have asked Ms. Hoyle and Ms. Black to assist me in the presentation of their stole and tassels. And if any of you are wondering, yes, Mr. Damon is a member of the National Honor Society in Rockland. Thank you. Not honorary, too, the legit stuff. Where's Graz? There you go. On May 15, 2019, we had the opportunity to recognize 16 outstanding students who received a certificate for their induction and participation in the National Honor Society. These students have demonstrated the values of scholarship, leadership, character, and service. Tonight, they will receive a special stole and tassel to be worn at graduation. When I call your name, please come to the stage to receive your stole and tassel from Ms. Maggie Black, National Honor Society Advisor, assisted by Ms. Samantha Hoyo, Senior Class Advisor. So, in no particular order. Oh, yes, it is. It's alphabetical. There you go. Thank you, Mr. Harrison. Tyler Beatrice, Vice President. Come on up, T. Madison Blondie. Caitlin Cameron. Abigail Condon. I had Abby's mom my first year of teaching. Is Jen here? Jen, where are you? Jen's not here, Abby? She's quiet. Next, I have to call him by this. It's not what I call him, but John Ellett III, otherwise known as Johnny E. Madison, get over there. Elizabeth Kelly. The President of the National Honor Society, Sean Morrissey. The Treasurer, Jasmine Morse. Francisco Oliveira. Michelle Ramoska. I hope I'm saying that right, Michelle. Justin Sherlock. Giovanni Suarez. Secretary Marissa Smith. And last but not least, Kara Sullivan. Yeah, Kara. Everybody get ready. Where's Miss Landon? Ladies and gentlemen, seniors, National Honor Society 2018-19. Congratulations. Great job, guys. I don't know where the pictures are. I missed a couple of who? Oh, that's not good. Yes, I did. I apologize. I missed a couple of them. I apologize. I got it. I got it. No, and they're not. They're coming up. Because one of them, their mother will kill me too. First, sorry I missed this. Rebecca Mullen. Come on up, Rebecca. I know. And Alexis Nastasia. Sorry, Kim. Now you guys really get the special treatment. Congratulations, Rebecca. Sorry, congratulations. Good job. I did that on purpose so Lexi would give me a hug. Okay, moving right along. Something that is extremely important. I would like to introduce Mr. Joe Pellini, who is an ex-student of mine, to present the military acknowledgements. Joe, come on up. So when I call the following students, please come up to the stage. You'll be receiving cords for graduation to reflect their future military service. When I call your name, come to the stage, and Mr. Pellini will present you with the appropriate cords. First, Michael Norris, United States Air National Guard. Next, Sean Daly, United States Army. Yes. Next, Eric E. Ellsworth, United States Marine. And next, Joseph Walls, United States Marines as well. Joseph. Picture of Mr. Harrison. Get in there, Joe. Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you, Joe. Good job, boys. Congrats. The senior academic letters for excellence in education are awarded to students who've been on the honor roll for 6 consecutive terms or a total of 10 terms while a student at Rockland High School. This year's recipients are as follows: Isabella Burns, Burnsy, Carolyn McCarthy, Mac, Jacob Nunn, there you go, Jake, and Angelina Vuong. Congratulations. Excellent. The Community Service Awards are given to students who have demonstrated a diversity of service, completed a minimum of 75 hours of completed service, and completed the majority of their service in Rockland. This year's recipients are John Ellard III and Angelina Vuong. Two students tonight will receive the Global Citizenship Distinctions. The mission of the Global Citizenship Distinction is twofold: provide students with real cultural immersion that generates a new perspective on global issues and facilitates interpersonal connections. 2, generate a civic-minded, service-focused mindset. Mr. Harrison's giving me tongue twisters left and right here. Through sustainable service learning opportunities with a global and local impact. This year, 2 students were recognized with the Global Citizenship Distinctions. They are Alexi Colstring and Kaya Kelly. Each student will receive a plaque. Great job, guys. The next recognition goes to seniors who have earned high honors for the first 3 terms. This year's senior who has received high honors for the first 3 terms is John Ellard III, Johnny E. Great job here, buddy. AP. The following students are recognized for being named AP Advanced Placement Scholars. These students will have their name on a plaque outside the auditorium to honor their outstanding performance passing multiple college-level courses while in high school. The following students will be recognized with their name on the plaque. And there are 3 different levels, all of them just as impressive as the other. As AP Scholars, Caitlin Cameron, Declan Rogers. Our next level, as AP Scholars with Honor, Michelle Ramoska. I only have one of my notes. The other one's a separate one. I just scared Michelle, I think. And the next category is AP Scholars with Distinction, John Ellett III. I would now like to invite Ms. Black to introduce the Phoenix Award.
So is it on? In ancient mythology, the phoenix is an emblem of hope, idealism, and renewal. The Guidance Department created the Phoenix Award to present to the senior who has persevered despite many obstacles and challenges. This year's recipient is Victoria Hurley, and although she's not here tonight, we wanted to make sure that we recognized her.
I would like to present the Ann E. Phelps Make a Difference Award in honor of Ann E. Phelps, who passed away on July 8th, 2017. A side note, there's not enough words or accolades that can be put to describe Ann and what she did for this town, along with her husband. If there was such a thing as Mr. and Mrs. Rockland, and not when you were in high school, Dick, sorry, it would be Ann and Dick Phelps for everything they have done for this town. Towns like Rockland need people like Ann Phelps to recognize all people, no matter what their situations are, and to always help people out who are in need. It is with great honor and pride that I am able to present this. For those who did not know Ann, she worked at the RHS as the head nurse from 1986 to 2003. In addition to being an outstanding nurse, Ms. Phelps was instrumental in organizing senior issues, the academic awards ceremony, and retirement parties. Ann was also founder of the Rockland Holiday Magic back in 2003, excuse me, and the program continues to this day, helping hundreds of families in need during the holiday season. In speaking with colleagues, Ann was regarded as a faculty member who truly made a difference in the lives of our students and families, and I echo that. Mr. Phelps is here tonight to present this award. This year's recipient is Marissa Smith. take. Okay, moving right along. The Senior Academic Achievement Awards are presented in each discipline. These students will receive a plaque to acknowledge their outstanding accomplishments. After we announce the recipients who won one Senior Academic Achievement Award, we will then introduce those who have won multi-awards. I am going to continue. Ms. Thompson was homesick or out sick today, so I'll be presenting the Art Awards, and thank God that was not a requirement for NHS because the best I could do was stick figures. As talented as Mr. Damon is, he is not a good artist. So I will go by what these are. Again, this is Ms. Thompson's Art Awards. The Art Department is proud to present a certificate of special congressional recognition to this senior in recognition for her participation in the Congressional Art Competition for high school students. This senior is Kylie Dumont Hill. This year, an outstanding senior won second prize for the Pre-College Scholarship Award at the South Shore Arts Center, received an honorable mention for her photo at the Scholastic Arts Award, and a special congressional recognition for participation in the Congressional Art Competition. I would like to welcome Elizabeth Emmy Kelly to the stage to be recognized. The Senior Art Department Awards are presented to senior students who have consistently shown the following attributes in art: dedication and hard work, creativity and originality, enthusiasm and open-mindedness in the creative process, and passion for the arts. This student received a $500 scholarship for her pen and ink drawing from Remax Deluxe in Norwell and was awarded honorable mention in the drawing category of the Congressional Art Competition. This student will receive two separate certificates, one from the United States Congress and one from the United States House of Representatives. Hold on. I know it's building with the excitement. The Art Department presents their award to, and I hope I'm saying this right, because I wasn't going to do this, Jaylene Escalera. Is that right? There is a second recipient, but that person will be recognized at the end of the evening as a multi-award winner. My time has drawn to an end. But very good. That's it. I would like to invite Mr. David Cable Murphy to present the Digital Media and Communication Awards at this moment. Murphy, you got your script?
I know that. The fact that I teach public speaking does not mean I don't need a script. The following students are recognized for their work this year in publishing the school newspaper, The Veritas. Jasmine Morse, editor-in-chief and web editor. And Veritas reporters Megan Deaver, Bonnie Gazdia, Giovanni Soares, Ariana Boostrom, Ashley Murphy, and C.J. Armstrong. The Communication, Digital Media, and Journalism Award is presented to students who have contributed significantly to the RHS in-house media arms, including the Veritas and WRPS. Students are selected based upon the time and effort they've expended and the quality of the work they've done. Awardees possess the ability to communicate with their peers and others through various media platforms and understand the crucial role media play in our culture and our lives. The Communication and Digital Media Department presents its awards to Molly Grass and Jasmine Morse. Now I'd like to invite Ms. Carol Cahill, the English Department Head, to present her department's awards. Thank you.
On Wednesday, April 24th, RHS students competed in the Spelman Oratorical Contest. The topic for this year's Spelman Oratorical was Art as an Agent of Change. 8 seniors competed for $4,000 in prize money. This year's speeches were articulate, original, and provocative. Prize money was awarded from a trust established by the late Francis Cardinal Spelman of Whitman in memory of his mother, Ellen Conway Spelman. Winners of the contest were Katie Hoodie, who took first place honors and $1,200, Emmy Kelly, who came in second, winning $1,000. Third place went to Fran Oliveira, who won $700. Marissa Smith came in fourth, winning $500. Justin Sherlock was fifth and won $300. Jake Nunn, Caitlin Cameron, and Tyler Beatrice placed sixth, seventh, and eighth, each winning $100. Congratulations to those students. The Outstanding Scholarship in English Language Arts is presented to 2 graduating seniors who have excelled academically in English Language Arts classes, are in good standing in both the school and the community, and demonstrate the following characteristics and attributes. Possesses a genuine curiosity about literature and written expression, and pursues that interest beyond the curriculum. Consistently performs above and beyond teacher expectations on assignments. Demonstrates a mature and thoughtful appreciation of the contributions of art and literature to contemporary society, and demonstrates exceptional expression of thought through writing and speaking. You can tell that was written by a group of English teachers. The English Department Award is presented to Francisco Oliveira. The second recipient of the English Department Award will be recognized at the end of the evening, as this winner is a multi-award winner. I'd like to invite Ms. Adrienne Donovan, Family and Consumer Science teacher, to present her department's awards.
Hello. The Family and Consumer Science Award is in recognition of students who've displayed the highest level of team-oriented enthusiasm, attention to time management and organization, outstanding leadership, exemplary respect for safety, and excellent skills, together with a strong understanding of course content and creativity. The Family and Consumer Science Department presents their award to Miss Jenna Sullivan. I'm so excited for you, Jenna. And Mr. Matthew Carautis. I would like to invite Mr. Richard McAllister, History and Social Science Department Head, to present their department's awards.
Hello. Good evening. The Outstanding Scholarship in History and Social Science is presented to 2 graduating seniors who have excelled academically in the history, social science classes. They are in good standing in both the school and community and demonstrate the following characteristics and attributes as determined by the history, social science faculty. First, they possess a genuine curiosity about history and the social studies beyond the curriculum. Second, they consistently perform above and beyond teacher expectations on projects and other assignments. Third, they use knowledge, learn to generate involvement in community as well as global affairs. And finally, have mastery of history and social studies content and skills and applied them to present-day matters. The Social Science History Department would like to recognize Ms. Mariana de Oliveira. Unfortunately, Mariana was unable to be here. The other recipient we will acknowledge later when we present the multi-department award winners. I would now like to invite, at this time, Mr. Steve Casagrande from the Math Department.
The Excellent in Mathematics Awards are presented to this year's senior mathletes who will receive sweatshirts. Ms. Hoyle will help assist with this. As the seniors and leaders of the math team, they set examples for others to follow. Their peers look up to them for guidance when creating team goals and achieving them. This year's recipients are John Ellard, Matthew McPatlin, Tyler Beatrice, Michelle Romanesca, as close as I've come ever, Katie Hoodie, Angelina Vong, and Giovanni Glovan Soares. The Mathematics Department Award goes to the seniors who are among the top mathematics students at Rockland High School and are leaders in the classroom. The students lead by example and contribute to the classroom community. The Mathematics Department recognizes Michelle Romanesca. The other recipient will be acknowledged later when we present the multi-department award winners. I would like to introduce Ms. Brenda Folsom to present the Construction Technology, Health, Physical Education Department Awards.
The Construction Technology Award recognizes students that display a high level of knowledge and safety in wood technology. These students have dedication and hard work in order to get the work done. The technical department presents this award to Michael Norris and Dylan Cleaves. The Physical Education Department goes to two students who are academic athletes. They take pride in everything that they participate in, both on and off the playing field. They are students who do not think twice about helping and supporting all aspects of health and wellness. Physical Education Department presents its award to George Salatis III. And the second And the other second recipient will be recognized at the end of the evening, as this winner is a multi-award winner also. At this time, I'd like to introduce Mr. John Piazza for the Music Department Awards.
Oh, thank you. You guys are great. It's John Piazza Jr. I loved my dad. He was a great guy. And I'm named after him, and very lucky. He was a musician, too. Okay, so the Senior Music Department Awards are presented to students who have demonstrated outstanding musicianship, a strong personal work ethic, dependability, and dedication to the Rockland Music Department. And this year's recipients are Myreese Wilson and Leah Drago. And the next award is the John Philip Sousa Award, and for those of you who aren't familiar, Marine. He was a Marine, the Marine, right? So the John Philip Sousa Award is presented in recognition of outstanding achievement and interest in instrumental music, for singular merit in loyalty and cooperation, and for displaying those highest qualities of conduct that school instrumental music requires. This very high honor and prestigious award is awarded to Myreese Wilson. I would like to introduce Ms. Sam Hoyle to present the Science Department Awards.
This year, the Environmental Club was recognized at the State House for the 2019 Secretary's Award for Excellence in Environmental Education. RHS earned first place in the Current Issues category this year in Envirothon and placed fifth in Soils. RHS students delivered a presentation on abundant, affordable, healthy food. Seniors who have participated in Envirothon will receive a Marimo Ball. This year's seniors participants in the Environmental Club are Michelle Ramoska and Morgan Wallstrom. The Science Department presents the Department Award to Alyssa Antonowitz. The second recipient of the Science Department Award will be recognized at the end of the evening, as this winner is a multi-award winner. I would like to introduce Ms. Shaughnessy, who will present the World Language Department Award.
Hola. Et bonsoir. That's all the French that I know. One of the main goals of the World Language Department is expanding the horizons of our students to new cultures and diversifying their language learning. This award recognizes 2 seniors who have far exceeded obligations and expectations in the language classroom. These scholars make a conscious effort every class to use as much of the target language as possible and welcome risk-taking in their communication. They have been working towards communicating with intention and accuracy, but always welcome opportunities for feedback and extension. This year's recipients are Katie Hoodie for French and Caitlin Cameron for Spanish. The other recipients will be recognized later as multi-award winners. I will now reintroduce Ms. Sam Hoyle.
We have several multi-award winners. Tyler Beatrice for mathematics and physical education. Emmy Kelly for art and world language French. Marissa Smith, English and world language Spanish. Giovan Suarez for science and computer science. We also have one overall academic achievement award. This year's recipient of the overall academic achievement award is John Ellard III. At this time, I'd like to introduce Dr. Harrison, who will present the Principal's Award.
Good evening, everyone, and I'm very much looking forward to graduation tomorrow. It's supposed to have a beautiful night for you, and you deserve that, so I'm very excited for that. Tonight, it gives me great pleasure to present the Principal's Award to you this evening. Earlier this spring, I presented this award at a school committee meeting. Each year, the Massachusetts Secondary School Administrators Association recognizes this Student Achievement Award, which is known as the Principal's Award. It's presented to an outstanding senior who's made significant contributions to the senior class and our school community as a whole. This student is Caitlin Cameron. I will now introduce Dr. Cron, our superintendent, to present the final award tonight.
Thank you. The Massachusetts Association of School Superintendents Academic Excellence Award is presented to an outstanding senior. This outstanding senior is also this year's valedictorian, who will be speaking at tomorrow's commencement ceremony. The valedictorian is awarded to the student with the highest grade point average at the conclusion of senior year, term 4. This year's recipient of the Massachusetts Association of School Superintendents Academic Excellence Award and valedictorian is John Ellard III.
At this point, I would like to introduce John Ellard III to present this year's yearbook dedication.
The class of 2019 would like to dedicate our yearbook to Miss Lombardi. Throughout the past 4 years, many students have had the opportunity to have Miss Lombardi as a teacher. Because of her engaging stories and her ecstatic personality, many of us have been able to form great relationships with her. Miss Lombardi's unique and captivating teaching style has not only helped students to better relate to topics, but it has helped us gain a better understanding of the material that she teaches. Miss Lombardi is always looking out for her students and has always made sure that students are able to make up assignments. Ultimately, her dedicated and determined nature has made a great impact on the class of 2019. Thank you, Miss Lombardi, for everything that you do.
I really don't have much of a speech. I just want to thank the class of 2019 for everything you do and for everything you represent. So best of luck in the future. I wish you nothing but great things, and come back and visit. Love you guys.
Congratulations to all of the students here tonight who have been recognized. I want to emphasize before closing, if you have not already noticed this, this is an outstanding class, and I am so proud to celebrate in your achievements. We are looking forward to a wonderful graduation ceremony tomorrow night. Be here at 9 a.m. Don't forget. This concludes our evening. It was great to spend the evening with you as we honor the class of 2019. Have a great night, and we'll see you all tomorrow.